Before we dive in, I've got something exciting to share. On April 26th, I'll be stepping through the portals for a preview of Epic Universe, and I want to bring you with me. Got questions? Curious about the rides, the layout, the vibe? Want to know where the best bathrooms are? I know I do. Shoot me a text using the link at the very top of the episode notes, and I'll get all the answers I can straight from the park. Let's unlock Universal together. A theme park so big, new roads had to be constructed. A project so detailed, the maps alone make fans lose sleep. You may have seen the headlines, the early artwork, the speculation. But what's really behind the gates of Epic Universe? Today, we're unlocking it all, one jaw-dropping number at a time. This is Epic Universe by the numbers.
Welcome back to Unlocking Universal, your key to all things Universal Orlando and beyond. Now here's your guide and unfair advantage, Holly.
It's the first major theme park to open in Orlando in 25 years, and it's not just big news, it's massive. I know you've seen the teasers, the concept art, the portals, the traveling chronos, the early reports, and you may have even wondered what it's all about. Well, get your gear on because today we're pulling back the curtain and breaking it all down from acreage to attractions, hotel rooms to hidden infrastructure. I'm about to show you why Epic Universe isn't just a new theme park. It's the next generation of theme parks, the most ambitious and technologically advanced park Universal has ever built. And it's about to change how we do theme parks. Let's start with the big one, 750 acres. That's how big the Epic Universe site is. For context, that's bigger than Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and City Walk combined. And yes, it's located separately from the original parks. Epic Universe, which is on what we call the South Campus, along with its 3 hotels, Stella Nova, Terra Luna, and the beautiful new Helios Grand, is just a few miles southeast of the current Universal Orlando Resort, which we now call the North Campus. It's pretty much right behind the Orange County Convention Center. Think that's a coincidence? But don't worry, Universal's not expecting you to hoof it. They've recently completed a $315 million infrastructure expansion, which includes a 1.7-mile Kirkman Road extension, a beautiful circular interchange at Sand Lake Road, some bike and pedestrian paths, and a dedicated fleet of electric buses to carry guests between campuses. The average bus ride between the North and the South Campus is currently sitting around 14 minutes from reports. It may even get better once the newly constructed roads are completely operational. So it's really not that big of a deal. If you ride the bus from Portofino Bay into the Central Hub at City Walk, it's really not that much less. And it's this kind of future-forward planning that we love to see. It's all part of Universal's vision to create something completely new while still connected. Quick break time. It's Holly from Unlocking Universal, and I have a question for you. Have you taken my quiz yet? It's called What's Your Universal Orlando Alter Ego? And it's the most fun you'll have answering 8 questions, I promise. Find out if you're channeling VelociCoaster chaos, banana-fueled boldness, or maybe just here for a chill day and a butterbeer crepe from Café L'Air de la Serene. Whether you're all adrenaline or all ambiance, your park touring persona is waiting to be unlocked. Just tap the link in the show notes or head to my Unlocking Universal bio on Instagram. Now back to the good stuff. Now let's talk about the layout, because Epic Universe doesn't just have themed lands. It has worlds, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on. It bothers me so much when people call it lands, and I can't help it, but that's just the way it is. There's a reason for it. It's not just a fancy name change, nomenclature thing. Epic Universe is made up of 5 worlds, 4 of which are accessed through individual portals in the central hub and heartbeat of Epic Universe called Celestial Park. The other 4 worlds are Dark Universe, Isle of Berk, Super Nintendo World, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. Once you step inside one of those 4 worlds through its portal in Celestial Park, that's it. There's one way in, one way out, and when you're inside the world, you can't see into any of the other worlds. No visual bleed, no sight lines into the next story, just total immersion. And that's the difference between a land and a world. It's layered, it's ambitious, It's everything Universal has been building toward. So, what are you actually going to do in these worlds? At launch, we're looking at 16 named experiences, including 6 rides and coasters, 3 full stage shows, 2 interactive play areas, and 1 makeup experience. Plus, all the surprises they haven't even revealed yet. And if history serves, we're not going to be disappointed. Take Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment. It features 15 full-sized audio animatronics. The Frankenstein monster? He's 9 feet tall, weighs over 800 pounds, and actually walks. That's at least 16 impressive attractions right out of the gate. If you were thinking of squeezing Epic Universe into a single day, you may want to rework that plan. Man, just thinking about all that makes me hungry. Speaking of dining, yeah, I know, that was a terrible segue. I'm working on it. At Open, Epic Universe will feature about 30 restaurants and eateries of various types. Traditional sit-down, fast casual, kiosks, you get it. And here's the twist. All of the table service dining is located in Celestial Park. In the 4 portal-based worlds, it's quick service, fast casual, or kiosk-style dining, which fits the vibe of keeping you immersed, but also keeps you moving. Brilliant. To support this expansion, Universal has added 2,000 new hotel rooms, bringing the grand total to just under 11,000. Stella Nova and Terra Luna each boast 750 rooms, and Helios Grand has 500 rooms and suites, and most remarkably, its very own entrance into Epic Universe via Celestial Park, which also marks another first of its kind for Universal. More rooms, more access, more ways to be right in the middle of the magic, and I am here for it. Here's the kicker, though. Universal has significant space for future expansion, so everything we're talking about is just the beginning. Let's rewind for a sec. Epic Universe was first announced on August 1st of 2019, and construction began that same month. It was originally slated to open in 2023, but like everything else, COVID screwed it up. Construction did resume in March of 2021, and now we are just weeks away from the official grand opening on May 22nd. The construction part of this project alone brought in 65,000 temporary jobs, with a total investment of over $7 billion. And analysts estimate that Epic Universe is going to generate around $2 billion its first year alone. And between the construction, operation, and new hires, the total economic impact has already topped $11 billion nationwide. Now, that's nationwide because supplies didn't all come from Central Florida and workers came in from all over the country and such. All told, this project is expected to bring over 14,000 permanent new jobs to the area. So yeah, this is more than just a theme park, a fun place to hang out. It's a major economic engine and a massive investment in the future of Orlando tourism. And I know that a lot of people like to play the whole Disney versus Universal game, and I'm just not into that. I am of the opinion that a rising tide raises all boats. So there's my hot take on that. Why am I sharing all these numbers with you today? The simple answer is perspective. I want you to gain a little more perspective on what this new park means overall to the theme park community and to you specifically as a traveler. Because Epic Universe, once and for all, is redefining what a Universal vacation looks like. It's not just an add-on anymore. It's not a day trip from Disney, and it really hasn't been for years now. This park just solidifies that even further. It's the reason we build a whole vacation around Universal. And the best part, we've merely lit the fuse. Next time, we're going to answer a very big question. How many days do you really need at Universal Orlando, especially now that Epic Universe is in the mix? So if you've been thinking about it, but holding off on planning a trip because you really weren't sure what to expect, you're in the right place, and this is your sign. The countdown to Epic is real, and I'm going to be here to help you understand everything that you have questions about. Oh, and before you go, if your excitement is rising faster than a launch coaster, consider leaving me a review. No height check required. Until next time, may your thrill rides be smooth, your churros be warm, and your countdown clock be ticking.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Now get out of here and go do something nice for someone.